We double live in it tonight.
Double live.
Glad you guys could join us.
Let us know if you can hear us. We got two
so-
live streams going, so you can see two mics over here. So I'll give you a behind the scenes peek. Just over there, that's Nick's live stream over here.
Yeah, so we got Steve. This is Steve.
Nice meeting you guys.
That's Ivana.
We're
and
doing
that's
double live.
Baby Jean. They have a
Let us
YouTube
know
channel
if you
called
can hear us.
JetLag Warriors. I've been following them for a couple years, I feel like.
Really?
I don't know. It's like I said, I moved to Indonesia like 4 years ago, and you guys were in Malaysia doing stuff.
Yep.
I don't know. It's been. When did y'all lose your get your camera stolen? That was my first video I saw you guys.
Oh, that was in Peru, which was after COVID, like 3-4 years ago.
So I feel like it could be 30-something years. I've kind of followed you guys very intensely, like too much camera. No, but I've kept track of you guys, and first time meeting them though.
So it's nice to meet you guys.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Let us know if you hear us, because my chat is not saying anything yet about the
Yeah.
audio.
Can we get a thumbs up? Can we?
Because we got 4 mics going on here. This is the first time double stream.
We're doing my mic, his mic, my camera, his camera.
Let us know if you can hear
Hello
us.
from Romania.
Yeah.
Whoa. Let's see. Oh, we got a.
Lovely Nick is
Oh,
taking
so
us
we
for
do have
some.
some chats. Dang. What's up, Dongadi? What is the dinner menu? So, hi. They say hi, Steve, Ivana, and Baby Jean, aka JetLag Warriors.
That is us.
So I figured a good place to take them is to a budejige restaurant, Army Stew, aka Army Stew.
Yeah, we don't know what this is. I was gonna look into it and try to figure out what is Army Stew, but Nick said
I'm gonna
"Go for
explain
Army Stew.
everything.
We're doing double live. Just go for
Look at this.
it. Whoa.
What do you guys think? Is budejige a good place to take these guys?
That's just meat and more meat.
That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. And so, let me explain the history behind budejige,
Please.
Army Stew. Okay.
Please.
As you can imagine, the name has something to do with probably the Korean War,
Sure.
Army, and the military. So basically, what happened after the Korean War, when South Korea was, or all of the Korean Peninsula was pretty much devastated and demolished, and people were just poor. And the U.S. military had a bunch of military bases here, right? And people were just, like I said, poor, a lot of poverty. And so they would go to these military bases and scavenge for food and like, not necessarily, I don't know, beg, but like get whatever they could. And so what do we have as Americans? We have processed foods.
Yeah.
We have cheese and hot dogs and Spam.
I was gonna say
And
it looks like it's all processed meat.
It's all processed
Except for maybe the
meat.
top 3 rolls.
And so what they did is it's a mixture of Korean and processed Western food. They added, there's the gochujang, that's the chili paste in there.
Yep.
And so they took the ingredients from the military base, took what they had, probably the onions, the garlic, and the gochujang, which is Korean, and kind of made their own dish out of it. And then over the years, it's kind of become a staple of South Korean food. And so it basically was born out of the poverty and the devastation left over from the war.
So we've got, looks like hot dogs sliced up
dogs,
vertically.
yeah.
Some kind of mortadella processed.
Yes,
Maybe
some-
even like a bologna or something.
So it looks like some ham,
Yep.
some bologna, yeah, it looks like, and then some proper meat up here.
So it's a whole hot pot full of processed meat. This is
And then
Korean
cheese.
meat.
Underneath there should be some instant ramen noodles that we might add later.
Oh really?
I think so. I don't know if we add it now. Let me know, guys.
And Young Haseyo
Back in
says
Korea.
Jin.
Yes, we are back in Korea. Army Stew, aka Boo Daejige History Teacher. That's right.
Is it better?
Korean Food 101. So yes. How's the audio, guys? Give me a thumbs up if it's good.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us.
Over here, how we doing?
We're doing okay. We've got a bunch of members in the chat, so big
Nice.
shout out to Joyce and Carla and Charlene and Razvan.
Nice.
They're saying, where are the 2 girlies? Baby Jean.
Yeah,
and
no, they
Ivana
don't
are
want to
off
look at
camera.
us. They don't.
It's going to be tough to have 4 people on stream. So we're doing a double stream today. 2 people, 4 mics. There's my lovely wife and daughter.
Every once in a while, we'll do this.
안녕하세요.
Gene just looks at me like, who is this guy? The whole time, so we're staying at a campsite tonight. I linked up with them about an hour ago, hour and a half, and then we're gonna be staying at a campsite here. They just finished a little tour around the country in a camper car.
Yeah, we did 14 days camping in a tiny little camper car.
14 days already.
So we've done 12 out of 14 so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got 2 days left. We got a couple more trips to make, but we saw a lot of Korea and we learned a lot about Korea.
That's awesome.
For sure, we were impressed how green Korea is. It's like, off the side of the
lot of-
highway, it's just all green hills.
Nature and green and mountains.
You always
Yeah.
hear like Scotland is so green. I don't know how anything could be more green than Korea. It's like 100% green.
100%.
And so many tunnels to drive through. A lot of hills, a lot of tunnels. Some of the best food you're ever gonna eat. This is something new.
This is something new. Yeah, it actually took me a long time to actually eat this too when I was in Korea, but once I did, I was hooked, and I actually made this one time back home in Texas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
So,
at this, guys. Something different.
Yeah, it'll when you put it all in
Hot
there,
pot full of.
hot pot is full of processed meats and.
I bet you it
and
tastes
then
good.
they gave us some rice with a fried egg. That's kind of new.
Yeah, fried egg with rice beneath it. So we'll probably grab
They
the
gave
meat,
us
put it
some
here.
butter. That's new.
Yeah.
What's the butter for?
I don't know.
I don't know what the butter's for. Okay, so maybe.
She's gonna help us.
Okay.
Mix, mix.
Mix,
Okay.
Mix.
Yeah, just kind of
Oh,
mix it all
that's
in there.
cheese.
So guys, the
Yeah,
idea
that's
is
cheese. It's just sliced cheese.
the idea is if you're watching the stream on our channel, lovely JetLag Warriors fans, do us a favor, go to Nick K's channel. Got some really interesting stuff of biking around Korea.
And Taiwan and Indonesia.
Taiwan and Indonesia. But he's doing it on a bike,
Yes.
like a bicycle. Just slowly going around, talking to local people, and just kind of off the beaten path. It tends to be great videos. So we would encourage you to
Every
go
once
to
in a while, there's a
lovely-
decent video. Every once in a while, I make a good one. And
we
same
would
for
encourage
guys, too. Like, please go check out the JetLag Warriors. They've been all over the freaking world. South America, Europe. Have y'all been to Africa?
Never.
Okay, so Africa, never.
But we're gonna do it. We just did Middle East for the first time, so we were nervous
They've
with
been
Middle
to
East,
Saudi
right?
Arabia.
We just did
they
Saudi
did
Arabia,
Turkey.
Yeah.
and we had a good experience in Saudi Arabia. So I think we're gonna venture into Africa. We're a bit nervous. We have a young baby now, so now
got
we're
baby
like
G.
really trying to not do
What's up,
anything
baby G?
too dangerous. Baby G.
Getting some kicks. He's like, yeah. Show me, guys. He's like,
Can I have 2 beers?
okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm ordering
Somek.
your beer.
Yeah, we want some Somek.
So,
So I
Mac,
feel like we should
which
turn this down. Okay, welcome back to Korea, though. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to ignore. I'm not trying to ignore the chat, but we're chit chatting here.
all right, I'm gonna turn the knob.
Mix butter with rice and eat butter mixed rice and soup.
I don't
Turn
know
it
which
down.
way
Thank you,
it
thank you,
goes.
thank
Oh,
you.
that's down, right?
Yeah, good to get it down.
You mix
Okay.
the butter with the
One
rice.
take, appreciate it. Butter for
All right.
butter with the rice.
We're going Somek, which is beer mixed with soju.
Yeah.
So what's beer in Korean? Mek. It must be mek something.
It's
By the way, guys,
Somek.
sorry to cut you off.
Mekachu.
My friend-
Mekachu? It's Mekachu.
Mekju. My friend Nick is almost fluent in Korean over
No,
here.
no, we
so,
can't.
so I'm talking to people. I was amazed. We're
Yeah, well, 2 glasses.
2 glasses.
No, I'll
want some?
just try from you.
Okay, okay. We're walking along the campsite, and a lady's walking beside us, and Nick just strikes up a conversation. Says, "How's it going? How you doing?" All in Korean. I was very impressed.
All I said was, 어떻게 지냈어요? Which just means, how are you? And that's it. I guess
I was impressed
Steve was impressed by one phrase. And so this is, okay, when you get the soju, this is the soju we got.
I tell you what I should do. I should put my camera on the same side of the table as yours, so we can look the same direction.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Because we're looking in opposite directions, and I think I'm distracting my people here.
Yeah, okay.
Let me try to do a quick switcheroo.
Okay, a little bit of a,
Technical difficulty. Not difficulty, but just an
do
improvement.
you want to move over here? Is that, or no? You're cool with, okay.
Just so our cameras are side by side, so we can look the same way.
That's another great thing about South Korea, man. They have Wi-Fi in
Yeah.
every place. Every place has Wi-Fi.
And it's always good.
It's always
There you go.
There we go. Now we're live streaming, dude.
Now we're double live streaming. Okay, yes. And so we have one right there.
Move here.
Sorry, because I was kind of dominating the.
No problem. We gotta figure out the
The
flow here.
camera.
We're gonna settle in with the flow. We gotta figure out because it's probably awful when we talk at the same time because the microphone is probably just killing each other.
How's the audio over here and here?
Right, but if we both talk at the same time, I think it's gonna be
Yeah, it doesn't work that well.
all good. We're gonna figure it
But I
out.
think you can actually change that, like the mono and the stereo, right? Like there's a way you can actually.
Yeah. So on mine, I got two mics, but I got them merged into one file. I don't know.
Okay, and so
All
when
good.
it comes to somek, so beer is mekju,
Got it.
and this is soju, and so you just mix them, somek.
Okay. So we're gonna pour.
And so everyone in Korea, I feel like, has their own way of pouring it. And so
He's getting phone calls on his watch.
right? And
I
so
think he's a modern man.
everyone has like their way of doing it,
Okay.
and every single person's way is like the right way, you
Okay,
know.
fair.
And so, but
So this is a Nick way, or this is the way that you
well,
learned.
this is oh,
Oh, you're off.
oh,
Oh boy, Nick's stream is down. The double stream has become a single stream.
oh.
You need Wi-Fi. Oh,
Okay, I tell you what, guys, it's gonna be a single stream for a minute here. My friend Nick is highly sophisticated, and he'll figure it out. Nick's phone is black,
Yeah, I think it's because my phone is overheating.
overheating.
oh. Boy.
Can you
Just
see?
a minute,
Technical
guys.
difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
We
got
might just
our-
have to shoot over to where are we back?
You're back. What's overheating though? It's not very hot in here. Maybe the heat from
it's just my
the.
phone is old.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, we're back.
We're back. Boom.
Okay, so
Anyway, now let's drink some
We'll do,
alcohol and beer at the same time.
you've never had this, right?
Never. So you're doing one shot or whatever. it is.
shot.
That's like a big shot. It's like a double shot almost.
Nah, it's a good just one shot.
Now, is this a flavored soju?
No,
So water drop. That means no flavor.
no flavor. It's
Okay.
unflavored. And so, and then we get the beer.
Someone in the comments recommended the grapefruit somek.
And some people are like, oh, you need to count to 3. You need to but the pouring level is different. I just like to go to around.
That's a 50-50 mix.
Okay, we'll do a little more.
No pressure. I just.
I know what you mean. Though. There we go. And so I don't think it really matters, but we're not done yet. We need some choppy sticks.
Wow.
Half
Chopstick.
shot. Yeah, we need some.
Chopsticks.
Over there.
Interesting.
And
For the drink, you
need
gotta mix?
You need no. You got to let the air out.
Let the air out. What?
Boom.
What?
Yeah, and then you can kind of.
Did y'all see that? That was a chemical reaction.
Yeah, and so some people use a spoon. Maybe the spoon is better, but that's how
So-
you do it to let the air come out a little bit.
You just hit the bottom of the glass.
Yeah.
The bubbles come up.
The bubbles
and that's
come up.
gonna make it better.
That's making.
So
it
you just
better.
slam the whole thing? No, sip. It's a sipping drink.
I don't know. Do you slam it, guys?
I
We
don't think
slam
we
it.
slam
We
it
slam
in
the
live
first
stream.
one.
Slamming the first one?
Gene, you're still looking at me like, who are you? Okay, so
Wow, pretty good.
it's smooth, huh?
But it's a bit strong. It's
a
smooth.
bit strong.
It's smooth at the beginning. You think, oh, it's just regular beer.
Yeah.
Oh, just normal beer. At the end, you go, no, this is not normal beer, my friend.
No, there's a bite to it. There's a little bit of a bite to it.
All right, so the next one, we're not gonna slam.
Okay, yeah.
But we can. Maybe I'll make my first one here.
Yeah, go for it. You can.
So this is soju. This is the infamous Korean alcohol.
Yeah, everyone can get it.
I gotta say this.
They
First-
sell this for cheaper. They sell this cheaper than water in Korea.
Soju.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you go to the convenience store, you look at it. It's like 1,500 for a bottle of soju.
That's it?
And yeah, it's cheap.
It's like $1.
It's cheap.
American.
Because one person explained it to me like people would riot and go crazy if they started raising the price of
Got it.
soju. Yeah.
One thing about Korea, it's a relatively
Cheaper
small,
than water, yeah.
It's a relatively small country geographically, but also relatively small population-wise, like 50 million, right? Is that right?
What is the population? I'm not really
I think
sure.
it's about 50 million.
Okay.
But what I mean is, culturally, it's like above its weight class. It's like a lot of things from Korea are like world famous.
Oh, yeah.
Like K-pop is world famous. Soju, everybody knows, you know? Korean drama.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of countries that are similar size and similar population to Korea that you don't know much about them. So this is my move here.
That in the pot because it'll get hot.
Let's
And
get
it's
this on
metal.
camera. Okay, guys, watch this. Watch and learn. Okay, watch and learn.
Let's do a spoon. Actually, get a spoon out. I think I learned. I did it wrong.
Dang with a spoon.
Boom.
Hard.
Yep. Boom. That's better.
You want to get the cloudiness,
Yes, you want that. Boom.
and that's gonna make the mix more delicious.
More delicious.
in some
yeah.
way.
You actually got some foam, some head.
Boom. There you have it,
Okay.
guys.
All right. So they
So-
were saying we need the butter in the rice.
We're not doing too bad. We got 40 over here. Hey, Ivana, is Gene with you? Yeah. Ivana's typing on my chat over here.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. You're
Ivana's
gonna
off
have to
camera.
look at my ugly face.
Nick and I are gonna dominate the stream today. We're gonna double stream.
So I just added the butter to the fried egg and rice, and they said just to mix it all up.
Really?
Yeah. Is that right? Is that right?
There, Ivana. Have some butter.
You guys just did a Costco video. So they just did a Costco video on their channel. And it was really interesting to see all the Korean stuff that you could find in the Costco. The prices.
Our channel is almost turning into a shopping channel because we were doing travel vlogs for like 8 years now, but we started doing more just Walmart tour or supermarket tour,
Yeah.
Costco tour, and they're popular.
They
so
do really good department store like videos.
it's funny because I really hate shopping. Like you put a camera in my hand, and I'm like, look at this, oh, look at that.
What? I give Jean butter and egg.
Gene's eating butter and eggs, straight. Oh, baby Gene, so cute.
What am I doing? So this is the banchan. This is the side dishes.
What's this one for? Or the
I
soup?
think this is the
Ah,
add a little
okay,
bit
okay.
to it. I think we'd add the soup into here. Is that
Should we,
right?
like, should we like mix this around a bit? I'm gonna mix it.
Yeah, mix it. I've been mixing it, but
Have you been mixing it?
Go.
It's fun to mix stuff. I feel like a chef over
For
here.
you, Jean. Okay.
By the
Look
way,
at that
this
color.
this idea of the hot plate in the table, to me, that's also Korean.
Oh yeah.
Is it right?
Yeah.
I think it is too, right?
Yeah.
Korean, for a small country, has invented so many things.
And the rice is purple.
Use the spoon. Okay, yeah. People
Oh,
are like,
you use spoon?
We're doing it wrong?
I know, always doing it wrong. Like, look at that color.
Good, right?
That looks good.
Good, right?
Like once all that chili paste mixes in with everything. Okay, yeah. Let me get a spoon. Thank you.
Actually, I tell you what, guys. If you guys are super fans, open up 2 windows on YouTube, watch this live stream, and watch Nick's live
Yeah,
stream.
just mute one.
Just
of
mute
them.
one of them. I might go audio crazy on the echo or whatever. But that would be the real super fan move. Cheers, buddy. I'm
Cheers,
by.
homie.
Don't slam it. We got to be coherent for the stream here.
I know, right? Ooh, 92 people watching. Good evening, guys. Happy Sunday.
If somebody gave you this and they didn't tell you it was Somek, took a sip, you might think it was beer on the first sip.
Just beer, huh?
It tastes like beer, but there is a bit of a punch in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Now, chopsticks in bowl? No.
Nah, that's why we have the scooper over
Okay.
here. Let me get some of this.
And macaroni.
Ooh, the banchan looks good. Cheers, guys. Sorry, I'm not. I'm ignoring some of the chat here. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, the people in my chat are saying on Friday
Spoon, everybody's
we did a
like, use the
2-hour live.
spoon, 'cause I'm so used to using chopsticks for everything. They're like, Nick, just use the spoon. It's
Are
much
you good with
easier."
chopsticks?
I am good with chopsticks.
The metal chopsticks are the hardest
They're a
ones.
little different.
The wood chopsticks
Yeah.
is the easy one. They
Oh,
got some
yeah.
grip on them.
Absolutely.
The metal ones, it's
these
like
are
slippery.
a little more. These are expert level.
Yeah.
For last time you guys chat with the
This
chat.
is very pedas.
Okay. I'll do some chat.
Pedas. Pedas sedikit. But I actually haven't tried it
Oh,
yet.
you're speaking Indonesian.
Yeah, I have some Indonesian followers.
Ah,
A few still tune in from time to time. And so, this is on the rice, right?
No, you
The
stick on the...
bodega in here? Yeah, it's okay. Or in here? Ah, okay. So it was.
For the soup?
Yeah, it was
Ah,
for
okay.
the soup too. Yeah. Okay.
What's the plan?
I was just asking her like, is this supposed to be put on the rice, or should we put it in our little side dish? But
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have guessed you put it right on the rice.
all right.
Well, up to you, really.
Well, thank you so much. I think I got
That boy.
Junsu Kim. Thank you so much. Teacher Nick how to eat Korean food. I'm trying. Well, I still have to ask sometimes.
Nick is our Korean teacher.
Still gotta ask. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. And Junsu Kim is laughing for some reason. Is it something I said? Is it, what padas level is that? What padas level? Well, let's try it first.
Yeah.
Let's try
The
it.
color makes me think it's gonna be padas.
Right.
It's orange and red, which usually don't mean mild.
So I'm speaking Indonesian, Steve.
Indonesian? Okay.
So we got some glass noodles in here.
Ooh. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh.
You go on the rice. That's what I'm gonna do too.
I'm going rice. Just mix it.
Because then the sauce will go into the rice.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing to see such a beautiful thing full of hot dogs.
Right? If I told you guys like, hey, we're gonna go eat some Spam tonight, you guys would be like, dude, no, I don't want to eat Spam tonight. Like,
True. You had to say army stew or army soup, and we go, oh, that sounds good.
no, it is Army stew.
Army stew.
Man.
Come on, not bad, right?
Really, really good. Oh, gee. You got some macaroni on your face. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah.
So this is the Korean hot pot with the American meat,
Yeah.
sort of. More or less.
Anthony Bourdain is a huge, was a huge fan of this.
Really?
Yeah.
World-class chef likes the processed meat. The flavor is probably unbelievable. The thing about processed meat is maybe it's not healthy for you per se,
Yeah.
but the flavor is good.
Oh yeah, just like the flavor, super savory, super hearty. And you mix it with the beer, like it's good, man.
People
Give
in
it
my
a go.
chat
Give it a
saying,
go.
is Gene gonna be on camera or just these two guys?
I know, right?
They came here for Gene and they get you
Oh,
and me.
man.
They go, what the hell?
I know. Maybe we could slide around.
Yeah,
and you
maybe
can-
we'll bring Gene over after. After we get some food in, we'll
Okay.
put Gene on my lap because I'm sure my viewership will go way up if Gene's on camera.
I mean, we could even. I could slide over and have this corner here. You could come over on there. People want to see the baby. Do you guys want to see the baby?
After.
Ooh, hot. You guys want to see me burn my face?
I gotta tell you,
Oh, there's kimchi in there too,
this is good, man.
right?
It's good. It's good. I mean, you got full hot dogs in here. These are filleted hot dogs. I never seen a filleted hot dog in my life. Filleted,
That's an interesting way to cut it. When I made it at home, I was just like,
They filleted the hot dog and they mix it up with the chili paste. I gotta tell you, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I got a question for you guys. Your name is the JetLag Warriors.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice
Oh,
for
That's the funny part.
battling jet lag?
that's the funny part. We're the worst. We're the worst. When we go to a new country, it's
Okay.
three days of sleeping. We're the worst. The name was Ivana's idea. It was an inspiration.
It's
and
great.
I
It's
thought
a
it was
great
good
name. It's
Yeah.
an awesome name.
Sometimes-
JetLag Warriors. I mean, mine is born Nick K, but you guys got a name.
Sometimes our name struggles because some countries they don't know what jet lag is. So
Okay.
you have to explain to them it's
Ah.
the feeling when you change
Gotcha.
time zones and you're
yeah.
you're off the clock. But we're the worst at jet lag. We miss
think
2-3
it-
days. We fly
It
two
hits, when
or
you
3
get
hours
older, it
difference.
hits you.
Yeah, especially with the baby and stuff.
Yeah.
We're the worst. We're falling asleep at 4 p.m.
Yeah, you wake up at 2 a.m. You're like, I think,
Okay.
like you want to sleep, but you can't. You're like, all right, let's go.
I had an idea for a video series called Life at 4 a.m. where we just walk the streets at 4 a.m. because I'm always awake on these flights, you know?
But in a way, sometimes I like the jet lag because I wake up at early 4 o'clock. I'm like, I want to be a morning person, you know, and I wake up, but then,
And it's interesting, if you walk around at 4 a.m., it's very interesting in the world because
Yeah.
the partiers are all gone
It's
away
dead.
and the world it's like
quiet.
it's in between the partying and the people waking up. I thought that would be a good video series, Life at 4 a.m. You just walk around at 4 a.m.
but then when you fall asleep at 3 p.m., it's no good.
Doesn't actually work.
You got ginger hair and blue hair there.
How's everybody
yeah.
doing? Sorry,
What
guys.
is
Hope everyone's doing good.
Can you rub it?
Master, you're a S tier Asian if you master the metal chopsticks. You're right. Actually,
Here, Asian.
I can do them now. I'm really good at them. The first time I ever came to South Korea was the first summer break after I lived in Japan. After I moved to Japan in 2010, and so I was still getting used to the chopsticks. And that's one thing I remember was like using these chopsticks hurt my hand so much. Like my muscles were tensing up. But this time, after living in Japan for 11 years, I don't know. It's easy. It's easy. I'm definitely used to it.
I brought Gene in the frame.
Yeah, Gene is in. Woo, we got the baby. The views are gonna skyrocket now.
You gotta feed her.
Yes,
Yep.
baby Gene.
With your
There you go. Can you guys see baby Gene? There she is. Okay, good.
Everybody's like, dude.
These two guys,
These
I got
two
some
old
ugly mugs
fogies.
over here.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
baby.
Somebody said baby JetLag.
Baby JetLag.
Oh yeah.
So her initials are JEG.
Oh.
The chat said you got to give her 3 more middle names that say TLA. So her initials are JetLag. I was like, I didn't think of that, guys. Hey, baby G.
Baby is not eating any of this.
No, the baby can't handle the spice or the processed food, but she can handle some eggs. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, got it.
Yum.
I always feel bad when I take baby G to a restaurant because the floor is like
Oh, just a
shrapnel,
mess.
just shrapnel all over the floor. Sorry, guys. In Canada, I would tip extra, but in Korea, no tipping culture. So you just, but a couple times I tried to clean the floor because it was really messy. But the Korean staff always said, no, don't worry, we got it. Very, very
So
nice.
I'm asking, what beer is in Steve's glass?
Oh, Florin, we gotta tell you about the beer.
Give me 1 second.
So Florin, we got cask beer,
Give me 1 second. 1 second, guys.
but we've mixed in the cask beer with soju. Now, if you don't know what soju is, I'm gonna say it's rice.
My brother is calling me. I
Alcohol.
need to message him. Hey, I'm doing it live.
And
He's
it's
calling me back. Hey.
what percent
back
would you
in
say
1 second,
soju
guys.
is? 20%, 15%.
I have no idea. I don't know. Ask ChatGPT.
Anyway, we've mixed it in with alcohol. So this is like super powered beer, is what the idea is here for it. That's why we're drinking so slowly, because it tastes a lot like beer. Soju doesn't have much flavor to it, but it's got some kick in it. You go on it, Gene? You got it.
My brother is messaging me. I'm just letting him know. Okay.
Anyway, what we're eating here is a
Sorry,
big
guys.
bowl
We're back.
of spicy hot dog soup, which is pretty good actually.
We're eating budae army stew. It's a
It's-
staple here in South Korea.
It's spicy hot dog soup, but it's pretty good.
Man, a crazy story. So when I was cycling around the country, I went to 5 different DMZ observation points. Like
Wow.
5 different ones where you could look into North Korea. It's crazy. And I went to the one of them I went to was on the far northeast side. And I was cycling up there, and there was an old lady that ran a guest house. Her and like a young lady were sitting there, and she actually called me over, and I go over there, and she speaks. Obviously, she doesn't speak much English, but this nicest 84-year-old lady ever. She's like, "You want some water? You know, sit down." You know, I sat down and talked with her, and she told me her story, and she was telling me about how, you know, she was born in 1940, which means the first 5 years of her life,
Yep.
she lived
World War
under
II.
Japanese occupation.
Yep.
And then where she was in South Korea was, when the war was over, they drew a straight line.
Yep.
You know, they're like, oh, like, okay, cool, line. And so at first she lived in North Korea when the line was drawn, right? And then the war broke out, and that line obviously was going up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
And then when the war is actually not over. They just signed a ceasefire, right? And
Yeah.
so when they
Is
did,
that right?
What's that?
The war is not over.
The war is technically not over.
Didn't know that.
They just have just a ceasefire, and so the war is they've never signed a treaty, and so but when they agreed on the line that is, you know, what they recognize today,
Yeah.
she's on the south side.
Wow.
And so, and the story she was telling me was just crazy. And so I had to, well, she was speaking Korean. Later on, I had to get a translator. And so, but it was amazing. And like hearing her stories, and she was talking about how she went to military bases and was like eating this.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
crazy,
Wow.
crazy.
So Ivana and I years ago went to the War Memorial in Seoul. Have you been?
It's actually one place I've never been.
I don't know if you
I
like
don't know how
museums.
I've never been there.
I don't know if you like museums.
I've been there twice, but it's on a Monday and it's been closed. So yeah.
If you like museums, that's the best museum ever.
Okay.
We have a video on our channel of that museum, but it's from like 6 years ago. I would not watch it because it's such a bad video. I was clearly so nervous on camera. It was totally cringe-worthy. But for like at least 2 or 3 years, I was telling everybody the War Memorial in Seoul is the greatest museum I've ever been to. It's so powerful. First of all, so like 96% of the force was brought by the Americans, but it was like 150 countries. Canada was there. Every country was there. Like most of the world realized what was happening. South Korea was
I
deeply
think there were
unfair.
16 countries that fought on the south side.
More.
No, I think it was 16.
16. Okay, but it's the way it's displayed is amazing, right? Canada
Well,
was there.
well, maybe there's the UN and then 16 countries. So maybe countries that were associated with the UN.
My memory tells me it was like more than 100 countries had some people, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, it was so well done, and they showed, because it's recent enough where they have like every week by week this little the new battlefront was, and then there was this battlefront, and there was this battlefront, and then the whole country of South Korea was in Busan,
Yeah.
The whole country was in Busan.
Yeah.
and then they went all the way back, and it was like
one of
the
those
way they
things.
arranged the museum it's
I
an
talked
incredible
to-
museum. It's the only museum where I would honestly I would go back tomorrow. I've already been there, I saw everything, but I would go back. It's such a good museum.
There you go.
It's amazing.
I'm sure they've changed it up a little bit too.
Yeah.
Should we add more juice? Should they? How many dollars?
It's good. It was like, maybe the chat can help us, especially your chat with more Koreans.
Do we add more, like water, 물? Yeah.
Maybe your chat, Nick, can help us.
Yeah, so- What's up?
My memory says there was more than 100 countries that helped out South Korea
That fought during the
in the
Korean
war.
War.
They'll know more than me.
Add more stock. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have more stock. Good point.
Well, I mean, I think how many countries fought for the South during the Korean War?
Let us know in the chat because
I've been in. That's what I did during my tour here. Was like there's so many monuments and memorials throughout the country, and I think there's 16 is what I remember. Yo, sorry man, you're calling me like right in the middle of this.
Is that your bro?
Yeah,
Your brother's older or younger than you?
my brother is he's older.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
He's calling you.
He just got done working, so it's Sunday here, Saturday back home. He worked tonight. He's probably counting his drawer. He's a bartender, and he just wants to catch up. So sorry, man.
Your chat said you're correct.
What's up?
You're correct.
No more than, not more than 130 countries.
You're
Nick
correct.
is correct.
16 countries. Yeah, my chat's saying 16 countries. Okay. So my memory exaggerated by
But it could
120
have been.
countries. I was off by 1,000%.
Like, how many countries are there in the world?
That's what I thought. My memory told me that every
The
country in the
whole
world came.
world came and fought for the South.
So it was 6 years ago, you know? Every year that went by, I added 20 more countries. So, that's my mistake. But the point
Cheers,
stands.
Zach.
Yeah, cheers. The point stands that the museum is so good. That point stands. And Canada was there. I know Canada was there. I saw the names of the Canadian people.
Okay. Yeah, they're Canadian. Yeah, there's.
All right, I exaggerated by 1,000%.
She munching.
Baby Jean,
Oh,
ready?
baby Jean. Oh,
She's so excited she can't even
Oh.
take it. She's so excited she can't even think. Yeah, buttery eggs, man. They're so good. You know what's amazing about the world? Every country in the world agrees eggs are for breakfast.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing everyone agrees on. And green beans go. That's the only thing I've ever seen in every country.
Well, in Japan, it's blue.
Is it really?
Yeah, well,
so
they
it's,
say-
so it's just eggs for breakfast then.
Well, the light, it's a weird thing. They say, like, the stoplights, right?
Yeah.
It looks green, but if you ask them, like, what color is that? They'll say aoi, which means blue. And so it's like, but that's green, right? And they're like, no, it's I don't know.
But it is green. If you see it, you say green or no.
So cute, yeah.
This is my sweet daughter. Anyone who's watching, if you're ever thinking of getting an Indonesian wife and having a baby, highly recommend. Best thing I ever did.
There's Ivana.
There's Ivana trying to answer comments in the chat.
Hello.
She's behind the scenes.
Yeah. So my wife and baby
Just
and
a few countries joined real combat among 16. Not all of them. Okay.
16 plus 5 for medical help.
Okay. So yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of.
Man, I told these 25 people in the world. I told these 20 people. Yeah, it was 140 countries. Sometimes you just make stuff up in your head, you know?
And then,
My mistake. But the point stands. That means
hey,
you were
well,
so good.
I will say this. Sometimes if you're like close to the truth, but you're trying to get your point across on YouTube, if you do make a mistake sometimes, you don't want to make this a habit, but when you
Yes, I
might
know what
say
you're gonna
something,
say.
you might say something like, "Oh, 150 people helped out in the war."
Yeah.
A lot of people comment and say, "No, actually, it was this, it was this," and
Yeah.
then people don't read the comments and say that and see that people have corrected you, so they keep adding comments,
Yeah.
which just adds to the engagement, and so people, yeah.
I know. It's kind of nice to be 90% right.
And
You can't be
not-
100% wrong because they're gonna be like, no
exactly.
way. Off.
You can't.
But you can be most right, then a little detail wrong, and then you get 5,000 comments saying
Right.
wrong.
Exactly.
We were in Singapore. I made a great video about the history of Singapore, and I said that Lee Kuan Yew was the president. But he's actually the prime minister.
Minister.
It was
Oh,
it was a whole long thing. Everything was perfectly done except for when I said president instead of prime minister. It's got 600 comments on that. It's like kind of a good
People
move.
don't scroll down and just look at, okay,
Yeah.
100 other people have.
Yeah, it's not a habit you do,
has
but
corrected you.
when you do it by accident, it works.
Yeah, go down to Busan and visit the United Nations Cemetery. On the list, on the list. Please asking to his wife, Mbak di Korea lang Muslim apan?
I'm not Korean.
What?
No, they're asking Indonesian.
Oh,
It's an Indonesian
what is
question.
Mbak di...
Ivana's getting asked a question.
He's the...
Oh, Mbak di Korea lagi musim apa? Musim is season.
Okay.
So spring going to summer.
No, it's spring.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, summer will start June 21st, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're like a month short of summer.
Yeah.
Baby G's looking at me like, bro, when's the last time you gave me eggs? That was like 3 minutes ago.
Give me some more
What
eggs.
do I pay you for, dude?
You know, I don't want to... Oh my gosh, look at that.
so
oh my
excited.
God, do that again.
You can't even open her eyes.
Oh, Daddy! Where'd you...
Don't worry, I got lots more.
Put
Okay,
it in her
Jean.
mouth. Put it in her
Jean,
mouth.
I'm trying to, but she gets so excited, she goes, ah!
Oh my God.
The world's youngest food vlogger.
And she does a little dance too. She did a little dance. She was like, ah.
She sees the food coming, she goes, ah, here it comes.
And she's slapping too.
What a
Just
sweet
wait till
girl.
she starts talking.
What
oh
a
my
sweet girl.
gosh.
I have the same feeling. The whole time Ivana was pregnant, I thought, I can't wait till she's born. And now that she's here, I keep thinking, I can't wait till she's talking. I gotta remind myself just to
Yeah.
be here, because I'm always looking forward to the next step.
Yeah.
Being a parent for the first time is like so exciting. Plus, when you're doing it while trying to do YouTube as a job, traveling all the time, life is such an adventure. I'm so excited for it, but I gotta remind myself just to be here and just enjoy the moment because you gotta rush to the next step.
She's
like,
so
"This is so good."
And just real quickly, so Steve and Ivana, they were traveling the world for what, 3, 4, 5 years?
5 years before Jean was
5
born.
years, okay, 5 years before Jean was born. And then they went back to Canada.
You're cute.
And you
Get it,
spent,
slip
what,
it, slurping it, girl. Oh.
4 months, 5 months building turning that bus
Yes,
into
so then at which
an
point
RV?
we went back to Canada to give birth to baby Jean because we have good health care over there and we want her to have a Canadian passport and all these things.
Yep.
So back in Canada, so I bought a shuttle bus, which I don't know what that would be called in Korean terms. It's almost a bigger vehicle than,
It's not a school bus, though, right?
it's not a school bus.
But it's like a city bus? Is that what they use?
It's called a shuttle bus.
shuttle
So
Almost like a schoolie.
it's how would you describe it? It's a bus typically used by like churches. You know, church is a bus. It's like white,
Yeah,
has
yeah.
big windows on
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Or what the one I bought, it was from the airport shuttle service. So if you park near the airport,
Gotcha.
take a shuttle.
Yeah, yeah.
It was that bus. It was called Park and Fly. I literally bought it from Park and Fly.
Okay.
And after I bought the bus, I, over the course of 4.5 months, built an apartment in the bus. So we got a flushing toilet with a big water tank. We got a sink. We got a shower. We got a crib for baby Jean. We got
So
a
he's
big
got all
bed.
these videos on his YouTube of him turning this shuttle bus into a living, not a living, but like a livable, that's the word I'm looking for, a
Yeah.
livable bus that they can use to travel around
Give me
the world, which you guys have done a few America tours so far.
Yeah, we did one America tour in the bus, and it was right around the time when Donald Trump was saying he's gonna annex Canada. And being Canadians in America, it was the worst series we've ever done. Nobody watched, and everybody hated. All the comments were just like Canadian people saying, "How dare you support
dare
the
you
country?"
go there.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
So we parked the bus and we decided to fly to Korea. we couldn't go on. But eventually these tides will blow over, and we'll be back in the bus driving around Canada, driving around the States, driving around Mexico. I'd like to bring the bus to Brazil or China. I want to bring the bus international.
You have this huge bus.
We have this house on wheels, but we're not using it right now because just so happens that somebody's. No,
I know, right? No, man.
It's okay.
I apologize to
we
the
don't
world.
we don't do any political analysis on our videos.
Watching
so
from
I'm just
Arlington,
kidding.
Texas.
Shout out. We got 50 people in our chat. You
We
guys
got
we're doing okay.
132. No, that's a thumbs up. Yeah, everybody give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I got 71. Good morning from Albuquerque. Nice. What up, May? Long time no see. Assuming not watching your live study. Good luck with that. Please asking to like. Okay, we got there. And I'm sorry if I've missed some of your comments. We're trying to do all this. We got
I've
two
definitely missed
cameras
so
here.
much.
We're actually doing 2 lives. So we're live on JetLag Warriors right here. And so, what's up?
Excuse me. I said excuse me.
Chile Hamnida.
Chile Hamida.
Or Yogio.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
There it is.
Oh,
there it is.
sorry. They're behind me. One beer. Thank you. Come Hamida. Korea is a place similar to Brazil, where you don't have to speak the language to make a friend. They're friendly people. You can connect with them even if I don't know 20 words.
100%.
This is her I'm hungry thing. Slap the table.
Can I give you my sticker?
Oh.
Wow, he's famous.
Nick K. YouTube.
Famous guy.
No.
Wow. Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. Yeah, famous guy.
No. And so, I have like 500 stickers because I was in the Philippines just before coming to Korea. I was in Korea last year for like 4 months. And when I was in the Philippines doing my bike tour, it's the only country I've been in where once they find out you're a vlogger, they ask for a sticker every single time. Oh, vlogger? Sticker. And well, I didn't have any, and so I had a good buddy of mine make this design for me. I printed up some stickers for real cheap. Oh,
Baby. Oh,
and I have like 500 of these, and I need to give them out.
Baby Jean is making friends. Can I have a sticker? You never offered me one.
Oh, and not.
Telling everybody's got 500, they burn it and give me one.
I was gonna give you a special one later, man. Don't worry.
I'll put it on my luggage at least. On my backpack. Yeah, good. They're good stickers actually. It's you with no leg definition. You got no calf muscles in this photo. But it's you with the GoPro. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Yeah, you're good. That's Nick K right there. Yeah. Do yourself a
No
favor.
leg definition.
Please
Straight
like
down.
this guy.
Cankles all the way.
Cankles, Nick. The K is for Cankles. It's Nick Cankles. The K is for Cankles.
Man, this stuff is really good too. Honestly. Okay.
Come send me that. Thank you. Baby Jean just got a little fruit juice there. A little fruit juice for Baby Jean.
Nice.
Free fruit juice. Actually, very common in Korea. If you're walking down the street, some elderly woman will give Jean something.
No way.
A snack,
Really?
a thing to blow bubbles. We got the bubbles maker. We got
Yogurt.
snacks. We got yogurt. If
Really?
you're walking down the street with a baby, some elderly woman will, and it makes me wonder.
It's
did
all
she-
elderly women.
Always elderly women. I think when the elderly women, I imagine in my head, they leave the house in the morning and they walk out and they go, oh, I forgot the gift if I see a baby. And they go back and they
Oh my
get the gift if they see a baby. Because so many times
It
it's
probably
like,
makes
or like-
their day.
Yeah. Or like if we go to the supermarket or the local fruit store, the people there give her a baby orange. Like they give her a baby orange, like a small orange, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Always. Gina's getting
saw
gifts
that.
all
You
the
got an
time.
orange.
Yeah.
She was
Oh,
like,
you got the chocolate.
Oh, geez.
oh man. She's like, I like that.
Oh boy, that's not
Starting
great.
early. There we go. Let's make another one.
Yeah, sure.
Hi to Nick from Helsinki.
Oh, Helsinki.
We have a good Finnish audience. One of the best countries. dude.
From Finland?
Finland, yeah.
One of
So
my
good place to
favorite
go.
YouTubers is from Finland.
Ah.
Nomad Trails. I wonder if they know. Do you know Nomad Trails? The guy is like he bike tours and he travels the world, and the dude is hardcore. Awesome guy. He's from Finland.
Daniel is on the chat, Steve.
I'm getting confused here.
Actually, chopsticks are so good for baby Jean because baby Jean has 2 teeth in the bottom, and when she bites, I hold it like this. Her 2 teeth go right in between the chopsticks. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
Her teeth can fit in the gap. It's perfect. It comes right out.
Hey, Jean, let me see.
Her 2 teeth are so cute, man. They're hard to see. They're so small. Come see. Come to one, Jean.
She's like, no, just give me the food.
She's got this coming out.
Just feed me and you'll see him.
These are only teeth. What a sweet angel Jean is. If anyone's thinking about having a baby, highly recommend. Highly recommend.
You gotta get a girl first for that.
True.
True.
Are you looking or not?
Hey, I'm always looking.
I do wonder how good this food would be if I wasn't drinking alcohol mixed with alcohol.
That's not as good. Not as good.
True, right?
It's not as good. This is good alcohol drinking.
Because the food's
beer
quite
drinking
good.
food.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Canadian plus Indonesian plus US in a Korean restaurant. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the modern world. Cheers, buddy.
Hold on. We gotta smash it.
You gotta smash it up. This is our smashing spoon. Oh, hold on.
That's
What the hell is
Grab a
that?
new one.
Gene, what'd you do with the spoon? But licked it off.
just gonna add more bubbles to it.
Okay, new spoon.
We just have a new one.
You okay, baby?
Boom.
It's amazing to think when you have a kid, right? So many of the things that if you find amazing are so obvious, you know? Like in her tiny body, yeah, it's a bit of egg.
There's a little bit of egg on there.
Shrapnel on the side of the chair.
I
no
found
problem.
you.
But like her tiny body, right? It's this big, her whole body. She has everything we have in this spot. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You almost think she's missing some parts. Like she's so small. She got all the parts. They're just tiny. Tiny heart, tiny lungs, tiny everything. When you hold her in your hands, you're like, this is so small, you know? Watching her being born, Yvonne is there. Wow, wow. When you see your wife push a human out of her, you're like, wow.
I've seen that
You're
video.
like, you're like,
I'm amazed by Ivana. You are incredible.
I've never seen someone try so hard to do something in my life.
No.
Cheers to Ivana. Cheers to women in general, dude. I like them. I'm a fan.
Let me try it, Steve.
Oh, here she goes.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
You give Ivana a little bit of soju, next thing you know, she's gonna be telling stories about Steve.
Good?
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Smooth, right?
Yeah, with a little bit of aftertaste.
Exactly.
A little bit, right? You taste the beer first, and then like, oh, there's the
Yeah, pretty
liquor.
good.
By the way, this macaroni is on Jean's plate because you want her to have it.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
She can have.
He's telling you to have kids. I know. Oh, got a long way to go first.
Oh, Pamela is
Nick,
saying,
how about Ibnu? Got kids yet? Ibnu is a granddad. Ibnu's kids are like 22 and 25. One has a kid. So yeah, Ibnu has already done that. It's part of his life.
Someone says Ivana.
G on part.
Find a
Yes,
wife
I'm
first,
here.
Nick.
All right, the people in my chat are suggesting
Oh,
that
hi,
Ivana
Nick,
finds you a
from-
wife. My chat is suggesting Ivana's gonna play matchmaker.
All right.
Don't do that.
How often do y'all go back to Jakarta, Indonesia?
How often, Steve? 1.5 years?
Yeah, we try to go once a year, but it doesn't really work out. Probably once every 2 years on average.
Okay.
We're going after Korea. We'll be in China for a bit. After China, we'll be back in Jakarta.
Okay.
Ivana's dad is there. I'm trying to learn Indonesian, which is like watching paint dry. Me learning Indonesian is like slow motion in reverse. But I got a few words down.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go over there and try to talk to Ivana's dad. Ivana's dad speaks perfect English also, but I'm gonna at least say hello or something.
You can say more than hello.
Apa kabar?
Apa kabar, baik. Oh, but Gina's fed
She
up
was
with
like, yo, she doesn't like cry though, really. Does she get upset when you're like, hey, you're not feeding me?
She can cry. She can really. I mean, she's a baby.
Yeah, obviously,
Babies
you're
can cry.
right. Yeah.
But she seems to
so
be
far, she seems really chill.
super
she
chill. No, she wants egg. She doesn't want that one.
She was like,
wants
no.
egg. She prefers egg over macaronis.
Oh my gosh.
She
does
eats
the
the
dance,
macaroni.
dude.
She's like, wow, macaronis. I mean, no eggs.
Oh, Dongari, what's up, Dongari? I'm going to Korea in June. I can't wait. Awesome.
Yeah. You get any more eggs for baby G?
No, I got no more.
S2 country is the most santai country, like I show speed set. Bisa santai in Indonesia. Bisa santai. You can relax in Indonesia, 100%. Slow life.
Doesn't mean it's deep. I heard too. There's so much food in here now.
Yes, you got two macaronis already. You're so small, Gene. 3 macaronis is your whole mouth, okay? You can't even handle more than 2. Man, what an angel. What an angel. Sometimes I just...
We want Nick Jr. Nah, stop it. Stop
No,
it.
everyone
Stop it.
wants to.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up, dude. I shouldn't have brought it up. I really screwed you up on that one. Sorry, dude.
It's all good.
Life is good, though. Life is good. Let me do some of my chat here. I've been ignoring my chat.
Well, thank.
What local Korean beer is the best? My chat wants to know.
Oh man.
What Korean beer is the best? I was doing a bit of... Second?
Cuss?
Yeah, man, it's you can't go wrong either one. Cas, there's Terra. I can't tell the difference. Just like Asahi Sapporo and Kirin in Japan. I like Kirin, but more or less like they're kind of all the same. Bud Light, Miller Light, Coors Light, like come on now.
Same.
You're splitting hairs.
I agree.
But I think it's just kind of like a brand loyalty thing. Like once you're a Miller Lite drinker, you're a Miller Lite drinker. They're probably the same thing here. Like you drink Cass, you just drink Cass.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know. I can't. It's beer's beer. I don't know.
I did a blindfold
But that
beer taste
beer,
test.
the beer that you found in Costco that was cheap. If it's just cheap beer, like it's different. The taste.
That stuff isn't even beer.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's not
it's
even
marketed
beer.
as a beer-like drink.
Right.
That's why it's so cheap. That's what they're saying in the comments on that video.
Yeah.
There's some beer in Korea called Feel Good, which is a
Yeah,
weird
that's it.
name for beer.
Right.
And it's all cartoony on the label. And it even says like, apparently if you translate, it says like beer-like drink, meaning it's some kind of pretend beer, but it's so cheap.
Right.
I never tried it once because I thought it doesn't make sense how cheap it is. No, my chat is saying we got a super fan named Carla. She's the best.
Okay.
But she's in her own loving way, she's a bit of a hater. Here's what she says. She says, this is a teen party. Mixing drinks to get drunk and eating crap.
What?
Carla is a hater, dude. And anything is delicious. Steve is being nostalgic and doesn't even notice.
Yeah.
Carla's the best. Big shout out to Carla, okay?
Let's. I think. Should we get some noodles? I think now we can kind of fill it up a little bit. More stock and some ramen noodles.
Ramen in there now?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of ramen.
Let's
I
do
would
it.
love some ramen in there right now.
Let's do it. Yogi-yo.
Ramen is hot.
Oh, you can add stuff.
Yeah, you can just keep adding toppings and cheese and more hot dogs, whatever you want. You
Okay,
just
I
keep
didn't know
going.
that.
Yeah, you just keep going. Oh, ramyun? Yeah.
My chat is saying they should put chorizo instead of hot dogs. Then it wouldn't be army stew.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing is, this dish was made by the American Army based on the meat they had at the time.
No, it was made by the Koreans from the American Army.
Right.
Okay.
Show me that.
Boom. So it's made by, I got it now. It's made by local Koreans
Yep.
based on the American Army's, basically the Army food.
The army, yeah, the food is thick.
Got it,
So it just
got
makes you think like the army was eating like what they eat, man. Spam and hot dogs and baked beans. That's what we don't have any of the baked beans in
I
here.
think it's because that food, that meat, lasts a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's why, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's processed. It's all processed food.
Yeah. So they couldn't get like a fresh goat, you know what I mean? This is in the war, you know? Got it.
I want that Wagyu beef. Sorry, man.
Yeah, exactly. Wagyu beef. There's no Wagyu in a war zone, you know? Baby Jean's growling over here. Gotta give her some macaroni before I get yelled at.
Yeah, let's take this out. So,
Don't burn your fingers next
I
time.
all right.
Yum. Yum.
Oh, baby Jean, you're an angel from heaven. What a sweet girl.
Damn, noodles sound good. Yep, we're doing the noodles. I hope Mi Gachong has opened in Korea. I don't think so. Mikachong, the famous, the hot padas noodle place that you see everywhere. It's always busy. You know what I'm talking about? Mikachong. He said.
In Malaysia, in Indonesia,
Seriously?
mee kacang means peanut noodle.
Gachuan.
Oh,
Gachuan?
Gachuan.
Gachuan.
She don't know.
I think Nick is at this point more Indonesian than me.
Probably.
If you look at the list of places Nick's been in Indonesia, he's naming place after place, and Yvonne and I are like, never heard of it. Don't even know what it is. Is that in Indonesia? Or is that in Papua? Where's that?
Honestly, that goes for just like every country I visit. I go deep.
Yeah, that's cool though. Take your time.
I take my time.
We did a lot of the opposite. We were going fast, you know. A month over here, 2 weeks over here. It can be fun to go fast, but you might miss a deep understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we did that in Malaysia.
Oh, by the way,
this time.
in Korea, I'll tell you something.
Yep.
It's rude for you to pour your own drink, and you offended me by doing that.
Wait, I offended you? I'm the one pouring all the drinks for you.
Yeah, but you poured for you also.
Yeah, I should be offended by you.
Right, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
I'm offended that you're pouring your own drink. Like, so
That's correct,
Let me. You're right. You're right. We're doing a little.
I let you down. You didn't let me down. I got it. That's good though, right? That's where you framed it up.
Let me correct you there. How we doing, guys? Good. Sorry if I'm not engaging with the chat. I hope you guys are having a good evening and good Sunday. I'm here with JetLag Warriors and Gene, baby Gene.
Apparently, in World War II, the GIs would give cans of meat to locals in the UK because they rationed meat so much in the UK. So getting a can of meat was a huge deal for families. Kind of similar to this. They didn't make a hot pot out of it, but similar idea where the UK were getting meat.
Is it?
Okay, my chat's asking you: are you living in Korea or traveling around the world?
Well, I'm moving to Korea. Yes, Korea will be my new home. I just moved here.
Really?
Yeah. And so I'm kind of figuring out where I am gonna call home. I'm in the process of that. But I do plan on still traveling, so I'm just gonna make Korea my home base because I haven't had a home base in 4 years. I lived in Japan for 11 years. I taught English there. I quit my job and then I moved to Indonesia. Traveled all over Indonesia for 1.5 years. And then I also went to Malaysia and Taiwan and the Philippines and India, back to Japan.
Would you call yourself a digital nomad?
Are we?
I'm asking you.
I guess. I make my money online. Is that the definition of a digital nomad?
Yeah, and move around a lot.
And I move around a lot.
Do you have a favorite country?
Do I have a favorite country? Don't put me on the spot, man. I mean,
Tell me your least favorite thing about Korea. Boom.
Yeah,
hit
I
it,
know.
say it, hit it, do it.
the least favorite thing.
You want me to go
about
first? I'll
Korea-
give you time. I'll go first. I
Least
got mine
favorite
ready to
thing
rock.
about- Okay, go ahead.
Man, the speed limits are ridiculous over here. They're
Really
so
slow?
slow,
A little
and
slow?
cameras everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Man, such a nice country, but you can't even drive your car. The speed limits are 30.
Okay.
30 kilometers an hour.
Okay. I know what my least favorite thing about this country.
It's hard. On the highways, 80 sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't. I'm not trying to go fast. I got baby
Yeah,
on board,
yeah,
but you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
even just cruise. Korea is the only place I saw a whole bunch of cars slamming on the brakes at a green light. Because the
they
green
know it's
light,
gonna turn
because,
yellow?
No, because the green light has a camera at 30 and no one's driving 30.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
everyone's driving 40, 45.
Uh-huh.
Come to a green light, slowing down to the green light to wave at the camera at 29 and then go fast again. It's like, man, too many cameras. It's horrible. Other than that, I really like Korea. In fact, if Canada didn't exist, let's imagine it's gone, some miracle, Korea would be on the list of countries I would live in.
Absolutely.
Korea, Malaysia, Brazil, Romania, probably Singapore, a bunch of countries, right?
Yeah.
But Korea would be on the list of places. It seems like a good place.
Absolutely.
It's clean. Seems like the education system is good because not like delinquent people around. Seems like the middle class is doing well
Right.
because it's like organized and clean and it's a good place.
It's a good place.
I wanted to say something nice after I trashed the speed cameras, but man, the speed cameras are outrageous. You can't even go for a drive on 30 kilometers an hour. It's slower than you on your bike. Imagine getting a ticket for. Imagine I'm going in a car and Nick on his bike passes me,
Is
and
it
I'm
that
gonna
slow?
go
30?
30 is really slow, man.
Wow.
All over is 30. Cameras around, and they trick you. At the bottom of the hill, they put the camera.
Yeah,
So you go down a hill, you can pick up a little speed.
Okay.
At the bottom of the hill, everyone in
Really?
Korea is on the brakes because the bottom of the hammer is the camera. Oh, it's brutal. Dude, in Korea, in a tunnel,
Oh man, we are at low
there's tons
power
of tunnels, right?
Now, where am I at?
You're okay. I got 20%
I'm at
on my
33,
phone.
okay.
We're okay.
Okay,
In Korea, in a tunnel, right?
Yeah.
They got speakers in the tunnel, and they just play audio recordings of police sirens,
Whoa.
just to make you think there's cops around.
No.
I
really?
swear to God,
That's-
the first 3 or 4
that's
times it happened,
messed
I'm
up.
like on the brakes, looking like, where's the police? I have to go to
Oh
the
my
right,
God,
you know?
That's messed up.
And it's just an audio recording of a police siren. I'm like, that's actually less safe than. That doesn't even agree safety. Yeah, the driving system in Korea is so. I never seen anything like it. I drove a car in Pakistan.
Okay.
Even one rule.
Yeah, no, those are the
Zero.
country,
You can drive the wrong way on the highway. You can do anything you want. And it made sense more than Korea. Korea makes no sense on the roads. It's
He
crazy.
just to let you guys know if you're tuning in, they just drove around the country. They rented a camping car, and they just.
We did like
So
we did more than 1,000
from
kilometers.
here, you drove. What was the furthest you went down south?
We went to Gwangju,
Gwangju.
but we went to
So you guys stayed on the west coast, and then,
Yeah.
but you did go to Daegu,
Daegu.
and then back to Gwangju.
Gwangju.
So y'all did Gwangju, Daegu,
Yeah.
Gwangju.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to Daegu to watch baseball,
Yeah.
but we couldn't get in. It was sold out.
My bad.
So we turned around.
I screwed 'em
No problem.
on
It was a
that one.
Sunday afternoon. It was a beautiful
Hey Nick,
weather.
can we just show up at a baseball game and get tickets? That's what I did. That one time I went to a baseball
Wow,
game.
it was Sunday afternoon with perfect weather, so it was sold out.
And it was sold out.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's crazy though. I went to a game in Busan, and Busan is like they're like the Chicago Cubs or the Red Sox.
Okay.
They're
Busan's lot, right?
Do what?
Lot.
The Latte.
Latte.
And so they're one of two baseball organizations that when Korea started playing baseball, like they're one of the original teams.
Okay.
They have one of the biggest fan bases.
Okay.
One of the oldest stadiums.
Cool.
And they're just known for having one of the greatest atmospheres. And what was crazy about this game, I didn't realize this, that it was the second or third to last game of the season.
Oh wow.
And so I was lucky. I'm glad that weekend I was in Busan. I was like, let's go see a game because I knew it was going to end. The season was going to end soon. Anyway, I show up and I have no idea what's going on, like with the standings or anything. I look it up. I'm like, wow, they're 19 games out of first place. So they're and the season's about to end. So they're,
Season's over, basically.
If any team in America was like 20 games out of first place, you could just go up and get a ticket, no problem.
$10.
Stadium was
$5.
packed.
Wow.
Packed.
Still cheering.
Still cheering.
Cool. That's
Even
cool.
though, and then Changwon, they were playing Changwon, which is another team just close by. But I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, they're 20 games out of first place, but yet they're lines. But
Yeah.
I just walked up and was able to get a ticket.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you guys couldn't in Daegu.
No problem. We left Daegu, said no problem. We went south to Gwangju, so we saw Kia play against Lotte. But Lotte was not in Busan, so Lotte was a visiting team. Game was great. We were so impressed with that. The fans, because in North America, for some reason, we don't coordinate the cheers really.
Nah.
In Korea, they coordinate the cheer. Like they have like
Is that
a,
off? Or is that high? Okay.
they have like a song, and everyone's going with it. And there's like a ta ta,
Right,
and
right.
everyone does the clapping
Oh,
and the
man,
singing.
it's crazy,
It's like
huh?
wow, it's really great. And in
Nobody sits down the whole time they're batting.
Yeah. And in Gwangju, you can go like where the home runs would land in the outfield. It's just like grass.
Yeah.
You have a picnic over
I
there.
saw that.
So we went down there and sat down. I was like, wow. And you see a guy get a hit and the ball's coming right at you. Wow. Because you're like almost at home plate level, a bit above. But wow, it was a nice experience. In Toronto, we have professional baseball, Toronto Blue Jays, but it's a different kind of thing. It's not like Korea.
Not like-
Because we have one team in our whole country.
Right, the Blue Jays.
Yeah, so it's expensive over there.
Yeah, she's like.
It's very corporate.
Okay, eat this. Okay.
Eat it now.
Yep.
Just you overcooked the ramen, dude.
Ah, man. Can't overcook ramen.
That's what I'm saying. Make it mush, bro. Like it. It's so yummy.
I know, right?
We've been going in on ramen. On this camping
Ivana,
trip,
can I-
we've been cooking for ourselves, and we've been going in on ramen. What a gentleman Nick is.
man.
Serving Ivana
Got
first.
people watching.
Thanks. You got people.
My chat is wondering if Baby Jean eats spicy food, and Carla already knows. Carla, the super fan, says they haven't risked any spice yet. No, you're right.
You can get your own, though, Steve.
Oh, thanks a lot, dude. Like my own sticker I gotta beg for.
Exactly.
I just looked it up. It says my member Pam from Finland. She said I looked it up, and they do have snow, and they have ski resorts in
Yeah,
Korea.
man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had the Olympics here not too long ago. The Winter Olympics.
Right.
Yeah.
2000 and guess the year. I can't remember. 12? No,
18?
Oh, that recently.
When was the Olympics here? 2018, right?
Wow.
Somebody tell me what year was the Winter Olympics? Not impactful, but baseball has to be entertained. You're right. That is the alert for drivers which do not overspeed in
You
tunnel,
might
man.
eat your macaroni.
You're overcooking it. Yeah, they said, hey, dude, you're overcooking it. 2018.
Yeah, Winter Olympics over here.
Right again. 16, 18. I got my numbers down.
Sochi.
Sochi. That's Russia.
Dang.
Oh my god.
What city was it? It wasn't Seoul.
It was in.
Pretty sure it was Sochi.
by
Nick.
No, Sochi is in Russia.
Man, no, but really though, the Korean War, I think it was 140 countries.
Yeah, right.
You couldn't be more wrong.
So we talked in your last live. You're like, I can't imagine doing a real job. Definitely not a history teacher.
I'll be a teacher, it will be right.
Yeah.
I got a confidence though. Most of life is confidence.
You like history, but
Yeah.
There's something at that museum that says about 100 countries. I think it was the UN.
There's
vote.
something about 100 countries. You're holding on to that.
I think it was the UN vote. More than 140 countries voted yes.
Pyeongchang. There you go.
Pyeongchang.
Pyong-
Pyeongchang. Pyeongchang.
Pyeongchang. There you go.
I think that's the one Olympics we didn't pay attention to in Canada. Because in Canada, it's all about winter ice hockey. I think in that Olympics, the ice hockey players didn't go.
Oh, there's the crying.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
Pyeongchang. Thank you guys. So Korea, so the team in Changwon are called the NC
Oh,
Dinos.
no.
Yes, that's the game I went and saw in
give her a new one from you.
Busan, Sajik Stadium.
Oh my.
Oh, that she did. She
She
did
put her
not.
head too far and hit the chopstick in her mouth.
She did not like that. What did you do, man?
I stabbed her in the back of the mouth with a chopstick.
Oh, that'll
boy.
do it. That'll do it. Mom, come to the rescue. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Gene.
Hi.
She's like, what are you doing to me, Dad?
I feel terrible. My day's ruined. I'm so sorry, baby Jean. I had the chopstick there, and she got so excited.
Thank you, Lorraine.
For the
Here.
macaroni, she leaned in pretty
She
aggressively.
went in.
And I also went in, and then I poked her on top of the mouth with the metal chopstick. I didn't tickle at all. I'm sorry,
Stabbed
baby
her.
Jean.
Man, this ramen's, even though, worst
Even
dad
though
ever.
one of us
Come
is
on,
crying.
He's a great dad.
So who wrote worse that?
Yeah, worst dad ever.
Oh man. I'm sorry, baby Jean. That's my mistake. Oh boy, the chat's probably killing me. Let's see what they're saying over here.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Someone called the child services.
Oh, I'm getting killed on your
I
chat.
know, my chat is good. my chat.
Sorry, everybody. Well, I have no retort. I gotta just
Have
wear.
you tried the ramen?
I've not tried the ramen. I was busy injuring my daughter,
I know, right?
who, by the way, is not crying and smiling already. So
I know.
how bad was it really? You hear the laugh. You can hear her giggling over
Oh,
there.
Gene. Yeah, she's over it.
It's probably not right to feed your daughter with metal chopsticks.
It's probably not a good idea.
It's probably not, especially when you're a white guy who can't even use chopsticks himself. Oh gosh.
You're okay. You're okay. Here. Drink again.
Oh, my chat says, "Hey Steve, how did you bring your RV to South Korea?" We didn't bring the RV to
Oh,
South Korea.
man.
I wish we brought the RV to South Korea. But we rented one over here, a small one.
I would have jumped right in. I would have plenty of room for me.
RV has What's good about the trip here in Korea and the mini camper is Ivana has learned to really love the bus that I built. She's like, man, the bus is so nice. I'm like, it's a palace. It's so big.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You guys have a small.
It's still working for us,
But
though.
I looked at it, and I'll show you guys. I'll send a picture of it later, or maybe just check out their channel, check out their videos. But to me, I'm thinking, man, that might be a way to see Korea. Just buy one of those little guys and just because it has a tent on top of it.
Yeah.
You can get around just about anywhere quickly. And again, this country is compact and it's not that big.
And it's good because usually in a camper, like in Canada, if you have a camper, you don't want to go to a big city because you're in a camper. It's too big.
Yep.
This thing goes right downtown. You can go in a parking garage. You know underground parking garage?
Yep.
Or a lot of times in Korea, it's above ground parking garage. But they got that yellow bar, whatever it is, 2.2 meters or whatever. You can go right in there and park and go buy your groceries.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
It's a
camper,
car- it's a
but it's also
regular
a car. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a.
It kind of does all the things. It's pretty great. It's pretty great, the camper.
I'm probably making some people mad by eating with the chopsticks here.
Is it wrong to eat chopsticks with
I
it?
don't know.
Actually, Ivana noticed Koreans eat rice with spoon.
Canadian American United, 51st state. Nah,
Oh boy.
not doing that.
Oh boy.
Hi Nick, how you been? So pleased to see you again. We
My
like
chat is
family.
saying,
Yay.
always use your hand to feed Gene. Yeah, the metal chopstick was a fail. I feel bad about that one. It's been a series of misadventures for me
Playing
here.
with, I mean, if you're like really good with them, maybe.
Well, I'm
I'm
not.
sure-
And she, the thing is, it was in front of her mouth. She was looking at it. We were stare down.
Right.
And I said, okay, I'll bring it to you. And she goes, no, I'm coming to you. And we didn't, miscommunication because of my baby doesn't speak English,
Not yet.
She doesn't speak a language, dude.
Oh. What's she munching on?
We give her a little bit of treats. It's like a corn snack, corn puff.
Okay.
Corn puff.
Ah,
It's a
nice.
baby snack. It's like
Yeah,
no
she's-
flavor. You can have it if you want. It's so boring.
She's doing all right. Yeah.
Baby Jean
time.
is okay.
Yeah, you're doing good now.
Although if she wakes up in the middle of the night crying, it's because she's having nightmares of metal chopsticks for sure. Hi, Caramba. Carla says, see, I told you, teen party, Steve. Someone always gets hurt. Carla's killer. Carla's one of the best members, dude. She'll crack you up. Oh, thank you for the donation, Imran. Appreciate you. I can give you a heart. I love you guys, Jet fam. Can you show yourself on our camera, Ivana? Here, let me just unplug this because it's already damn near full.
Got the Osmo. Look at these guys. They got the gimbal and everything.
Thank you. Hey, baby.
Hi. Thank you, Imran.
Thank you, Imran, for your donation.
I just got a selfie stick.
Yeah, it works, man. It
it
works.
works.
We bought the gimbal because we used to walk around live streaming. Thank you, Imran.
Yeah,
Says you're welcome. Thank you so much. Yanni says it was a stare down like a cowboy duel. It was a
What
cowboy
up?
duel, and then we both
What up,
lunged.
Manny?
We both lunged.
Man, we just killed some
And,
delicious food that you would love, man. Go back in the video and go check out what it looked like when we started. Which actually, I bet you can find this in Tokyo. There's got to be some Korean. Yeah, this is my buddy that lives in Tokyo. There's got to be some Korean restaurants in Tokyo that make this. 100%. Army stew.
So,
Cheers, dude.
to the person on your channel who said I'm the worst at it ever,
Yeah.
here's my channel, Rhonda.
Yeah.
It sucks when you accidentally hurt your little one, but it happens to all parents.
Of
Thank you very much.
course.
Redeemed. Redeemed.
Could be.
Forgiven.
Oh, dude, you would love it, man. Especially with this. Have you ever done this, man? The somek, the soju, and the beer. You know, it's crazy to think like you would mix whiskey and beer or tequila, like whiskey or mixing like two liquors, or the liquor and beer. It seems dangerous.
In Canada?
Well, we would do shots. We would taste
Yes.
things with the beer.
Okay, or we do a drop shot where you drop it in
Yeah,
and shoot it. But
yeah.
that's a very under 25 party trick. That's like a
It was a
college
Yannabon.
frat boy. That's like a frat boy move.
Yeah.
This is like a nice thing you can just do. Just spice up your beer a bit. It's not so aggressive. Although my mouth is getting hotter and hotter. My nose is starting to run.
There's a bottle of soju on that table. Every table. Yeah.
Yeah. Soju party.
That's a soju party.
So
I never tried it, but I want to. Yo, man, I'll do it. Sake bomb, exactly.
Sake bomb.
Sake bomb.
When we were kids,
But it's just like a let's get messed up kind of drink, you know? Like, this is still like a...
He's respectable. I'm an international businessman over here, okay?
Yeah.
When we were kids, it was you drop Jägermeister.
And a Guinness.
Yeah. And then you
What is
vomit.
it?
Usually was the next move.
There we go. And then
Jäger bomb.
30, 40 minutes later, you're in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah,
Out in the
exactly.
toilet, and you walk back out, and you're like, what's up?
You tell 3 or 4 people you love them, you fall down, and then you go home and you
Yeah.
wake up in the morning.
Uh-huh.
That was the move.
All right, we're going to finish this last little bit up.
Germans do that too. This is Carl again. Germans do that too. They put a bottle of distilled inside a glass of beer. Yeah. Germans like drinking. Mickey calls them Boilermakers. You ever heard of a Boilermaker?
Boilermaker? What is that?
That's what Mickey's saying, a drop shot. When you drop the shot in
With
the beer, it's called a
Jaeger?
Boilermaker.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just in general phrase, a shot and a
We
beer.
would just call them, they're Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs. Remember that? Remember that video?
Yeah, yeah.
You remember? Somehow I knew you knew.
The adolescence of the internet.
Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, gosh. The adolescence of both of us. When were you born?
85.
Okay.
You?
91.
Okay.
Ivana, 88.
88. So we relate more than this guy. Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm like a Gen Xer, but I'm like a millennial or whatever. You guys are what? Baby?
We're
What are you, a baby
millennials.
boomer?
Oh yeah. I wish I was born in 91.
Why 91?
First of all, it's the only palindromic year of the millennium.
And what does that mean?
It means you say forward or backwards the same. Is your year unique? No, mine is. You're jealous.
You
and
know
I
what'll
it.
really make you feel old? Like people can legally drink in America now the year that you graduated high school.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
I feel old when I watch sports. Like the star players
that
born
is
in
like,
2004.
whoa.
Really? What?
even
Yeah.
graduated high school 04. It's 25.
Yeah,
It's
I feel
21
old when I
years
watch sports.
Yeah.
The star player is born in 2003. I'm like, what? Isn't he like a 2-year-old?
Oh well, you got a
Isn't he a
super chat.
baby?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Can we get a thumbs up from Jean?
Baby Jean.
Thumbs up,
Baby
Jean.
Jean.
She's got food on the
Thumbs up.
bridge of her nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jean gives thumbs up for super chats.
Yeah.
Woo! I appreciate it. Thank you.
Baby Jean seems to be a Nick K subscriber. She's been staring
Oh, yeah.
at you for a couple hours now.
She's just looking at me like
What is it about you?
I met them
You're
at the
smiling, man.
campsite, and it's super nice. We're in Korea. They have your own little platform, your little parking spot,
Yeah.
and they just put the baby down, and the whole time she's just looking at me, like
Yeah.
just couldn't stop staring
And
at
then
me.
Nick would go over there to grab his phone or whatever, and Jean would just go
Just
like this.
looking
Oh,
at me.
there goes Nick over there. Oh,
I
here
get
comes
that from
Nick
my-
coming back.
I get that from my dad though. My dad's really good with kids. I've always been good with kids.
Yeah.
Yay. The clap.
She's finally kind of used to me in a way. I haven't picked her up and held her yet.
There you go.
There it is.
Wanna hold her?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Put
we'll
her,
see
on,
what
put her on
happens.
Nick's lap. But keep the metal chopsticks away, because you never know what could happen.
Jean's coming in.
A lot of these guys.
Ooh, Jean's coming in.
Oh boy, Jean's
Oh
flying.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah, we can get you to stand up. Oh,
Whatever you like.
whatever. We'll see.
Keep in mind, she's gonna grab anything. And the more
It's all
dirtier
good.
and gross
It's all
it is, the
good.
more she wants to grab it.
At least she's not crying.
She's cool, man.
Ooh.
Wow, look at that.
She's a kicker.
Hey, someone just signed up for a membership program. Thank you for joining.
way.
Bugs Reader. Thank you for joining. We'll send you the link to our Discord.
What's
we
up?
have a private Discord
What's up,
on our
Gene?
channel for members only. And let me tell you something. It is a hot place to hang
What's
out. Should we get one more beer, dude? Because
Yeah,
this
we'll
is-
do one
this
more.
is what you poured me, and I don't know who that's for. That's for Gene or what?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't call me out on that. Like, dude, what is this? Oh yeah, she did the.
I'll get one more beer. No problem. Thank you, Bugs.
We're good.
I love
There
Jaeger.
you go.
Oh,
People in my
she's
chat
doing
are
it.
saying they drink Jaeger when they have the flu.
Oh really?
Like it makes them feel better.
My brother's bosses, they drink Jaeger every day, just like water.
Wow.
No.
Oh.
You not liking it?
One beer. Please. Come, this one.
She realizes
Thank you, thank
what
you.
a big face you have. Oh man, this is This person is killing me in the chat. I know.
My chat's saying she's thinking, hey, you're not my
I
dad.
know, 100%.
She's thinking my dad. She's thinking my dad is so much more handsome. No.
100. What is it, Gene? Oh,
You're okay.
Gene.
You're okay. She don't want a noodle here. Gene,
Oh, she's like, give me some food.
have a macaroni, man. Look, finger to mouth, finger to mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's crying now. You didn't get poked
All right,
in the mouth.
mama coming. Coming in.
Oh boy, over the hot pot pass. Love it, love it, love it.
I'm good. I wasn't gonna drop her in the hot pot. Wait, give me a little more. Oh, I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah. Now, what we do around here, you know, in Canada, what we used to do after we pour a glass of beer, it's just a Canadian thing. Take a spoon, right?
Yep.
You get a little bit of that action right there.
Ooh, there we go.
By the way,
Hey.
Oh,
yeah, you better keep your eyes on your prize, Nick.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man. I think it's a successful double live. Our numbers
Absolutely.
are at 50. It might be a little bit less than usual because it's hard to keep reintroducing what the heck we're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta do it once at
what's
the
going
beginning,
on?
and then people join halfway through. They go,
Yeah.
"Who is this
I
guy?
appreciate everyone joining.
Why is Steve so
Absolutely.
much more handsome than him?" Stuff like that. They're
Yeah,
wondering. But
yeah, like, dude, who's this ugly guy in the chat?
I think it's a successful double live.
You foam the beer to get the gas out. Yeah, so this kind of helps you breathe a little bit, and it's just fun.
Magic foam, they call it in my chat.
Nick is an elder. Hey, come on now. I know. I'm getting there. It's all good though. It's all in here. It's
No,
all in
age
here.
is a number.
Age is a number. Just keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. So let me ask you something.
What up?
When you're growing up, right? You're playing Pokemon. No, you're
No,
earlier than Pokemon.
man.
Dude, your life stinks. Pokemon was so good. Okay, you're playing Super Nintendo.
I was playing Nintendo.
Wow. Black and white?
I was after Atari. At least there.
Okay,
I
you're
was
playing
after-
Nintendo.
I was playing Nintendo.
With a square.
Yeah.
You drove with the flag.
Yeah,
Got
absolutely.
it. Got it.
And then
So,
Sega
in-
Genesis. I went from Nintendo, Sega Genesis, then I went to PlayStation 1,
Got it.
Dreamcast.
But you never had
PlayStation 2.
Nintendo 64.
I was a PlayStation 1 guy.
Oh, I think our relationship ends here, my friend.
Oh. But
Nice meeting you.
meet you, bro. We're done. Hey, man.
I was an N64 kid myself.
Yeah. Like
I have
Mario-
respect for the PlayStation 1.
Mario Kart was good. Super, you know.
Oh man,
Mario.
Zelda.
Whatever.
And whatever, greatest game of all time, Ocarina of Time. All the Koreans, let's have the Koreans. So by the way, have you been to an esports?
No.
We can go, I think.
Okay.
I want to go, I've been looking into it. Come with me. Because, do you know the new games? Like, I think the new
I
games
stopped
are like,
playing games in college
but,
when
if
I
you
couldn't
saw
afford the new PS3. That's
But
when I
if you
stopped.
saw two guys professionally fighting each other on a computer with people around watching, would that be interesting to you?
Not really.
Oh, maybe so interesting. All right, you're not invited. You're off the trip. You're off the itinerary.
How long did you play video games for? Like, when did you stop? Or do you still play games?
I don't play anymore. I do play Madden,
Okay.
but I play offline just by myself. I make a guy named Steve Gregg, who's a 5'10" quarterback who's both.
Okay.
And I always start at like 52 overall.
This
Like
is,
the
when
worst.
we, this is when we lose everybody.
Yeah,
in
so
chat.
like, what are they talking about? But I think I will get back into gaming because they're talking to the Koreans. Zelda is the greatest game ever made. Zelda series.
Okay.
StarCraft is the greatest game
StarCraft
ever
was
made.
fun.
You played StarCraft?
Yeah.
What's your race?
I played Star Fox. Never mind. Star Fox.
Different thing.
Different game.
Couldn't be
It
more
was
different.
64 though, right?
Great game, great game.
Star Fox
great
is
game.
awesome though. Yeah.
Star Fox 64 is a
Okay,
great game,
okay.
but StarCraft is on computer.
Yeah.
Completely different.
All right.
My chat is saying they were PS1 people.
Duck Hunt. Boom. Duck Hunt was the jam.
Oh,
you are right.
Hey, here's a big,
Those people had good games, but the
testimony
controller
for you, dude.
Shakes my head.
I just joined in, but Gene seems cool with this guy, so that's all I need to know. I
That's
like him.
right.
Boom.
Thank you.
If Gene
Thank
likes you,
thank
the audience
Gene,
likes you.
I taught kindergarten in Japan for 11 years. And even though I didn't teach, you can't teach kids this young, but a lot of the kindergartens, they had, they were kind of set up as kindergarten / nurseries. And so they would take in kids for daycare from like age 6 months. And so a lot of times I knew these kids since they were 6 months old. And so a lot, like during my break time, I would go into the daycare area of the school, and it was either like half the kids would freak out because they'd never seen a foreigner or a white dude, or they would just like go crazy, like, yes, this dude is here. And so my job was always to make the kids that cried like warm up to me. You know what I mean? Like, and eventually they would.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, you're crying right now, but I'll see you next week.
Great.
You know, and eventually, once they saw, like, some of the kids would run up to me and I'd pick them up, and then they're like, oh shit, like other kids are having fun. Like, all right, pick me up one time, and then that was it. And usually it's the kids that cried that love you the most.
Sure.
later on.
That's right. That's
Like
right.
they get attached to you.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That's great. So you're teaching for 9 years? 11 years.
Yeah.
You speak Japanese?
I would say